Hey, Guru Nation, how's it going? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you don't know what to comment, put a robot emoji. Helps me out a lot, helps me with the algorithm. I know it's weird. Trust me, it works. We need to spread the message. We need more jobs. We need more people working in clinical research. Speaking of jobs, today someone messaged me on LinkedIn. They said, "Hey, Dan, hope you're doing great. I'm exploring research entry positions. I was wondering what's the difference between a clinical trial assistant and a clinical monitor? What are the skills and experiences that I need to get some of these positions? Thank you so much." So these are not entry level. I mean, there's very few entry level, truly entry level positions. So I'm going to explain because these titles can mean different things at different places. For instance, clinical monitor, typically you want to think CRA because they monitor studies. But at some places, clinical monitor is like one level beneath the CRA, assisting the CRA. So in many places, a clinical trial assistant and a clinical trial monitor are the same thing. The majority of the time, clinical trial monitor means you're monitoring as a clinical research associate. So that is definitely not entry level position. Also, clinical trial associate may mean different things depending on where you are, what type of company. Is it a sponsor? Is it a CRO? Is it a site? Because assistant at a site can be very different than assistant at a sponsor and very different than assistant at a CRO. So again, guys, I say this over and over again, job titles do not matter. Job descriptions matter, not the title. They could call it whatever they want. All right. The job description matter. The skill set matters. The experience that you gain matters. This is why if you were a coordinator at a private research clinic, a smaller one, and you compare your skill set and your responsibilities to a clinical research coordinator at an academic medical center where everything's streamlined and they only do certain things, guess who after 5 years developed a more diverse and wider array of skills? The generalist, the one who worked at the smaller site. So my advice would be search these jobs on LinkedIn. Matter of fact, I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you so you can see. Okay, I'm here. First of all, I have this clinical research assistant, clinical trial assistant. I searched this on Indeed. Here's what you find. Like at UCLA, for example, you will be collecting and transcription of research patient data, study-related info in the CRF, assist with maintenance of study files. So you are, like I said, assisting a study coordinator, all right, for a clinical trial assistant. You may have another place where you're doing, like I know CTA at CROs, oftentimes they're doing like in-house CRA type of work where they're assisting the CRAs to collect essential documents for the TMF and different things like that. Look at clinical research monitor. You see CRAs, right? You see medical monitor. So the easiest way to do this is to go on LinkedIn, clinical trial assistant. I'm putting it in jobs. And this is what I get. Okay, you get San Diego remote clinical trial assistant. Job description provides support for clinical compliance with applicable regulatory requirements. My client is interested in experienced clinical trial assistants reporting directly to the associate director. This looks like 5 years of industry experience required. Clinical trial coordinator, clinical trial assistant at Icon. You get clinical trial assistant job at Planet Pharma. Must have a scientific background, manage trial master files. Let's see what the one at Icon says. The one at Icon says you're going to be doing what? Local study file. So see, the theme is the trial master file, essential documents. Clinical trial assistant too. They have different variations. This one looks like it's going to be at University of Arizona, my alma mater, University of Arizona. So another thing you can do is you can type clinical trial assistant and you can type for just people. So I'm going to go back. Let's go back to LinkedIn, clinical trial assistant. So when you do the job search, you're going to get, a good view of what those jobs entail. If you want to see people, you do the same thing, but instead of clicking jobs, you click people. So you contact here, Michelle Negrete, and you tell her, hey, I noticed you're a clinical trial assistant. I'm curious as to what they do. And I would like to be a clinical trial assistant also. What are some skill sets that I need? Same thing with Victoria Bose Oderine. Same thing with Allison Ward. This list doesn't end, guys. So you message enough people, you're gonna get. This is how you network, right? People love to network in the space. They just don't like to be asked for favors, right? So you're not asking for favors, you're asking for advice. Hey, I know I'm a stranger, but I want to be in the clinical research world. I hear it's a small industry, it's a rewarding industry. This guy Dan on YouTube told me to reach out to you. You can put my name in there, it doesn't matter. So same thing with the clinical trial monitor. That's how you find out what the job titles actually mean. And that's how you find out other people who are in those roles, right? What they do and what skill. Let them tell you. It's better than me. I mean, I can give you like an overview, but I've never been a clinical trial assistant. I have been a monitor, but I've never been a clinical trial assistant. But I guarantee you, I've done like basically everything they do. I just never been called a clinical trial assistant before. So hopefully this helps. I know it may not be the answer you want, but I think it's not about giving you the answer. It's about giving you the tools to come up with your own answers. And who knows, in your process of networking, you might even give yourself a job. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.